There was a time when street racing games felt different. Late nights, loud engines, neon lights, and that feeling like you're part of something bigger. You didn't just play Need for Speed, you lived it, building your car, racing through the city, escaping police. But somewhere along the way, that feeling started to fade. So what really happened to Need for Speed? Before all the neon lights and city races, Need for Speed was something else. The first games were more simple. You had fast cars, open roads, and that was it. No tuning, no story, no street culture, just driving. Games like the Need for Speed and Hot Pursuit 1998 were more about speed and police chases on highways. And for that time, it was actually very exciting. But it still didn't have that street racing identity yet. We had Hot Pursuit era, police chases become iconic. Then came games like Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. This is where police chases became a big part of the experience. You were not just racing, you were escaping. Roadblocks, helicopters, spike strips. It added tension to every race. But still, the game was more about cars and speed than culture. That big change was just around the corner. Then we have the golden era, Underground and Most Wanted. This is where Need for Speed became legendary. Need for Speed Underground completely changed everything. Now it was all about street racing. Night City, neon lights, customizing your car, building your reputation. You could change almost everything on your car. And for the first time, it felt personal. Then came Underground 2, bigger world, open city, more freedom. You were not just selecting races anymore. You were driving through the city to find them. And then, Most Wanted, 2005. For many people, this was the peak. Police chases became intense again. You had the blacklist, 15 rivals you had to defeat. Each race mattered, each upgrade mattered. You start with nothing, and slowly become the most wanted racer in the city. That progression felt real. After Golden, we had Carbon and Pro Street era, which was experimenting era. After Most Wanted, we got Need for Speed Carbon. It still had night racing, but now you had a crew. You could control teammates, and canyon duels were a new challenge. It was still fun, but something started to feel slightly different. Then came Pro Street. This was a big change. No more illegal street racing. Now it was legal race events, track-based racing, more serious tone. Some people liked it, but many missed the old street vibe. After that, things started to get a bit confusing. It felt like Need for Speed was trying too many different things at once. One game would try to bring back street racing and story like Undercover, but it didn't really hit the same. Then suddenly you had Shift, which was more serious, more realistic, almost like a racing simulator. And it wasn't bad, but it didn't feel like Need for Speed anymore. At that point, it felt like the series didn't really know what it wanted to be. Was it arcade? Was it simulation? Was it street racing? It kept changing, and players started to notice. Then, instead of fixing everything, the series went back to something that used to work. Hot Pursuit 2010 brought back high-speed police chases in a modern way. Fast cars, clean gameplay, constant adrenaline, and it was fun, really fun. Then Rivals continued in a similar direction. You could play as a racer or as police, switching between both sides. The action was there, the speed was there, but something was still missing. It didn't have that deep connection, that feeling of building your own car and your own story. After that, they tried again to bring back the street racing vibe. The Need for Speed 2015 reboot looked amazing. Night City, real cars, tuning, street culture, everything people were asking for. But the gameplay had issues, and the always online system made things frustrating. Then came Payback. They tried to focus more on story and missions, almost like a movie. But the upgrade system didn't feel right, and a lot of players didn't like it. Then finally, something started to feel closer to the old days. Need for Speed. Heat came out. Day races for money, night races for reputation, and police chases again. This mix actually worked. It wasn't perfect, but it felt like the series was finally moving in the right direction again. And then came Unbound. A different style, more colorful, more experimental. They tried something new with visuals and presentation. Some people liked it, some didn't. But it showed that Need for Speed is still searching for its identity. So what was lost? The biggest problem is not the cars, not even the gameplay. It's the feeling. Back then, everything worked together. The music, the city, the progression, the atmosphere, you felt like you were building something. From a slow car to something powerful, from nobody to the best racer. Now, even when the games are good, that feeling is harder to find. Maybe it's just nostalgia, or maybe those games really were something special. But one thing is clear, Need for Speed changed racing games forever. If you played it back then, you know exactly what I mean. Tell me in the comments, which Need for Speed game was your favorite? And if you want, I can make a full breakdown of each era in the next video.